Good day, good friends. This is Bobo C. Tiberius with some more Black-White Martyr Proc. I love this hand. Like, this is the type of jank I really wish I could keep, but obviously we gotta mull this. And it gets much better. We do have Cavern for our white source, and then Field to cast the Path. I think, unfortunately, we've got to put that Serra away, is my thought pattern here. And that ends up being probably a correct play, as our opponent is on a deck that can burn Serra. We do need to get off to a quick start. We do need to draw something that allows us to play a little bit faster than this hand will let us. We get a Plains, so I'm going to cast that Plains. So now we have mana for Ranger, but we got to stay alive for a while to get there. Gut shot. Is our opponent going to go for it here? Just look to deal a ton of damage on turn 2. Oh, are they digging for a land? Do they only have one land? Is that why gut shot in to light up the stage? So the question becomes, do we take the 3 damage? If they don't get a land, do we take the 3 damage to not give them their land? Or do we path here? They get their land, so that makes the decision for us. They can actually play that Bloodstained Mire, crack it, and then bolt us. Instead, they'll play another Light Up the Stage, trying to guarantee land next turn. Double Soulscar Mage. I don't know what we're waiting for. Attack me. Hit me then, homeboy. What's the holdup? I mean, the timer is relevant here, I guess. It's Prowess, so not really, but there we are. Still no Martyr yet. I'm not going to save that Marsh Flats. I'm going to play it. Soulscar Mage for our opponent. Let's see if they cast both of them. They do. And the Bolt. So we're down to 16. And we'll crack down to 15 here. To go get a Godless Shrine and put it into play tapped. Would not mind drawing a removal spell here. Or just a Martyr to keep us alive. Long enough to get more Martyrs. For playing a red deck, our opponent kind of sits on the stops for a while. Normally red decks are a lot more anxious to kind of get things rolling. I like that Wrath of God a lot. I really like that Wrath of God. Though we are in a little bit of trouble here. They hit a land. They could just pop off here. 3 cards in hand. Gut Shot gets us down to 14, and then that will mean 10. Two cards left in hand for our opponent. So I guess if they have Bolt, we're dead. I don't know why they're taking so long to resolve their spells. I feel bad for being impatient here, but this is a red deck. Like, I'm the one who's supposed to be taking forever to resolve things. Let's see if they play another spell. They leave it there. So if we Wrath next turn, it would be very difficult for them to kill us. And we get the Serra Ascendant. Yeah, I think I'm going to 2-for-1 them here. And when we 2-for-1 them there, we hope all their spells they have are stuff like Light Up the Stage, Gut Shot, things that don't deal a lot of damage without a prowess creature on the battlefield. Four lands for our opponent, 3 cards. They would need... They have a Swift Spear. Oh, they're one of those prowess decks. Okay. Yeah, they just... Do they just have us here? I think they do. Xaxes. Good stuff. Good to know. So we love Kambal here. We love Celestial Purge here. And we'll bring in that extra Winds of Abandon. Not huge on Sorin here. Not huge on Weathered Wayfarer. 5-mana Wrath is okay. We could just cut all the Sorins and go from there, but yeah, I think that's a fair play. And then cut the 5-mana Wrath for the Winds of Abandon. Yeah, okay. I think we need to be faster. It looks like they can get by and do a lot of damage with just one prowess creature because of those mutagenic growths. We start with a Martyr, so we'll snap keep any hand with a Martyr. We love that Winds of Abandon. We actually love what's supporting the Martyr here, but it has a Martyr too, so great hand for us. Opponent starts with a Bloodstained Mire, into a basic, into a Soul Scar. They Gut Shot targeting me. So they can cast Light Up the Stage. We will get to block here. Unless they... Oh, they won't bolt us, and they don't get lands. I guess they're just keeping really greedy hands. Which, it won them the game last time, so... There is that. We're very close to being able to do something with Ranger of Eos. We can't cast Ranger Cap yet, so I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't really mind if they bolt this here. If they bolt us and then attack through the Serra Ascendant. We have a lot of ways to play around that. They will instead give it Trample and draw a card trying to get to their land, and they concede from there. Greed kills sometimes. Greed kills. Perfectly happy with this so far. Run it back. Is this hand good enough? They mulled to 6. I'm going to keep it because of the Kambal. We have a path, we have a Kambal, we have a lot of stuff we can do with this hand. They mull all the way down to 5 on the play, so they don't get a draw to try to neutralize that. Wooded Foothills, without cracking it. We'll play Marsh Flats and hold ours back as well. They did not crack on our instep, which is fine. Lava Dart. And light up the stage. Nothing too terrifying just yet. They're down to 2 cards in hand. I'm very excited to play that Kambal next turn. They bolt me. And then pass. Bedlam Reveler goes away, and we just have Rangers for days now. So this should be a pretty cut and dried win for us here. Soulscar Mage for our opponent. I'm actually going to be a little greedy here and play the Heliod. Just because I'm very close to being able to pop off with Walking Ballista. And I have Path to stop Soulscar Mage from doing too much damage. I just love the combo of Heliod and Kambal so much. Kiln Fiend for our opponent. Let's block. See what they do. We have the path back up, so I kind of want them to start casting cards. They Mutagenic Growth it. So that makes it a 4/5, so we will path it here. We'll go get Martyr. And then our next Ranger will go get us a... will go get us a... Words escape me. Walking Ballista is the word I'm looking for. And let's attack in. Bloodstained Mire for our opponent. Bedlam Reveler for our opponent. So they'll discard and draw some cards. And they concede. So tough break for our opponent there. They did steal the first one from us, but really hard matchup for them. So we will see you in the next one.